folks, it's Brandon here. I got another lesson for you today. This is a lesson that was suggested by a friend of mine who wanted to learn a tune by Sunhouse called Downhearted Blues. And so here it is. It's in standard tuning, key of E, no pick, no slide. So let me show you kind of what's going on here. I'm going to start off with this E chord, a little different maybe than this E. If you know this E, we're just going to take our third finger off and drop our second finger down to the fourth string, muting the fifth string, strumming all the strings here. That's the main E chord we're using for most of the song. With my right hand, we're going to do this kind of Sunhouse-y kind of thing where we play the sixth string with our thumb and then using our fingers to strum these top four strings. And that's the way this song starts, kind of a shuffle thing. So it starts with a big open strum and then right into this E chord with kind of a shuffle. So you can just practice that, getting that groove going. And that leads right into the first piece of the song, which is this little riff. So it starts with our E chord, and then our second finger drops down to the third string. Third finger on the first string, second fret, first finger comes off, muting the strings that would be open. Second and fourth strings are muted, and I'm just doing a little strum. And then we walk up to 3, 4, back to 3, back to 2, back to the E chord. That's our first piece. Happens a lot in the song, a few different variations that you'll see. So in the intro right there where we see it, what happens is it does the walk up part, and then it does walk up and back down, and then down. So you get a few different variations there. It sounds like this. Ends with this E7 chord, same as our E chord, but we're adding the fourth finger, second string, third fret. And that's going to lead into the second part of the song, which sounds like this. So that's an A chord. You probably played an A like that or like that maybe. This I'm doing a little different for this song so that we can get this hammer-on going. So my first finger's covering second fret, third and fourth strings, and then I'm doing a hammer on here with my second finger onto the second string, second fret. So I start with my thumb on A, and then these two guys, and then first two strings, and then third finger, first string, third fret, a little bend, tiny little bend, back to open. So we got to our E and then walk down. That's kind of like the walk down part of our first piece. So if we put that together, we get this. Second piece. Walk down. And then in place of where the 5 chord would normally be in a blues, we never really go straight to that B7 chord. There's a couple of things that happen. The first thing that happens the first 2 or 3 choruses is it goes back up to this shape that we had in the first piece. 4th fret, 1st and 3rd strings. So I'm doing a slide with my third finger from the 2nd fret up to the 4th fret, and I'm just going to stay there. I'm going to do that shuffle strum, one more slide, and then it goes back to the first piece. So So the first two, the intro and the first couple of verses, that's what he does in place of the 5 chord. Just stays there for 2 measures. And then the second half of the song, he does something different. If you look at a B7 chord like this and take our first finger off, he's going to slide this up 2 frets. So it's kind of the same thing. Still got that shape going here, but with a bass note on the 5th string. So there's a few pieces. So if we take those and put them into a 12-bar blues, we get this sound. So that's a big piece of the song. The only other piece is when he starts singing, the E chord is different. Instead of doing that thing, we're going all the way up here. And so what's happening with this last piece is we're starting first finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, and we're sliding all the way up to 7. Plucking again when we get there. And then my 2nd finger is going to go to the 1st string, 7th fret. 3rd finger goes to the 2nd string, 8th fret. And there's kind of our shape. It's really kind of an E minor shape, which kind of, that's kind of the thing with blues. A little between major and minor is where we have our blues sound. So we're going to bend this 3rd finger up just a little vibrato there. So here's our last piece. Slide. So I'm doing the slide, and then I'm doing the 1st string once, or twice, and then the 2nd string twice. It happens 4 times. Back to A. Back to the first piece. Back to the 5 chord substitution. First piece. The way the song ends is with the whole first piece. Walk up, walk down. So I hope that helps. Listen to the song and kind of, put it together your own way. There'll be some corresponding tablature on my website, brandonreevesmusic.com/lessons. Alright, talk to you guys soon.